Spike, how's it going?
It's going good, going good.
Welcome.
Welcome to
Glad to
166
be here.
Flatbush.
Atlantic and Flatbush, right here in Brooklyn. Fort Greene in the house.
You bleed New York. This is Brooklyn. You're at 166 Flatbush. What does it mean to come into a store like this, man?
Michael never talked about it, but Michael Jordan was born in Fort Greene, Brooklyn. Michael Jordan was born in Cumberland Hospital, same hospital where Bernard and Albert King were born, and the same hospital also Mike Tyson was born.
Right.
So Michael Jordan, Bernard King, Albert King, Bernard Albert King and Mike Tyson all born in Cumberland Hospital in Fort Greene, Brooklyn, neighborhood where I grew up.
That's crazy.
What do you think it is about that hospital? What do you think it is about Brooklyn that makes it so special?
It's in the water. It's in the water.
They call Brooklyn the planet. It's for Planet Brooklyn. What is it about the Brooklyn swagger that makes it different from anywhere else?
Well, it's hard to describe. I just know that you could be in any party on this God planet and you say it's Brooklyn in the house.
Without a doubt.
And someone's going to respond.
Absolutely.
Whether they're from Brooklyn or not.
Right.
Yeah. Spike, do you have a favorite, like, Michael Jordan moment over these 30 years? It's one thing that just you always will look back to?
Well, when I played the character Mars Blackman and She's Gotta Have It, Mars loved Michael, love is Jordan. In fact, when he made love to Nola Darling, he didn't even take his Air Jordans off. And so two gentlemen, Jim Riswell and Bill Davenport, who worked for White & Kennedy, which is Nike's advertising agency.
Agency of record.
They called me up and said, Spike, we love what you do in that commercial. We want you to play yourself Mars. We want you to direct the commercial. It'll be shot in black and white. But there's one catch. Michael Jordan does not know who you are. He has not seen She's Gotta Have It. And in his deal, he still has, in his deal he has director approval. And Michael could have easily nixed me and gone with some big time Madison Avenue director, people like Bob Giraldi, people were doing it at that time. But for some reason he chose me, and you know, the rest is history.
One of my most iconic memories from your film is the young man bugging out, walking down the street.
Right, do the right thing.
His fours get run over by a passerby in a Celtic jersey.
The great actor, John Savage.
What was the thought process behind that scene right there, and why, was that all thought out meticulously, that they had to be the Jordans, they had the reaction from Martin Lawrence and the crew?
Well, but at that time, I was Nike strong, so, that's not the first time we worked a sneaker into my film. When Denzel wore the 12s, they called that the He Got Game sneaker.
Right.
Yeah.
So, we've been able to incorporate the sneakers into the films, even before Nike. You don't really consider yourself a man in the back of the day unless you had a pair of Converse.
Right.
You couldn't run around with Flyers and Skippies, and they cost $5. And you had to beg your parents for the $5 to buy a pair of Converse.